4.8 banner review. We are so back, baby. We have not seen levels of We Are So Back this high since Michael Jordan stopped playing baseball. Sorry guys, I was stuck in the Infinity Castle, which, as the name implies, is pretty fucking infinite. I got out by the skin of my teeth after winning a dance-off against Michael Jackson, Muzan. Regardless, the schizo rambling shall cease for now, as we have something far more important to talk about. Current events, state of the nation, those are like 10 notches down on my priority list. Number one, of course, being anime feet, gotcha banners. And lucky for me, lucky for us, there are some new banners coming down the pipe very soon in Genshin Impact. Well, more like they're coming down the barrel of the gun because these banners are hot. Alright, let's be honest real quick, even if these banners were the best thing ever, most people are saving for Natlin anyway. Unless you're one of those hashtag boycott Hoyoverse people, which, like, you're still gonna pull anyway, but whatever. Really looking forward to pulling for Knick, Delicious, Rap Snitch, Knishes? Speaking of the here and now that is actually the all too soon, the first phase of 4.8 features Navia and Nilou, which if you're picking up Genshin for the first time, these are rerun banners. And unless you haven't played since 1.3 and are like, what the fuck is this? I thought Vinci was gone forever! Now, if you're more of an analytical mind like me,
a literal personification of the nerd emoji when it comes to gacha games,
you would notice something quite odd. Navia's first run was in 4.3, which, to be fair, was about half a year ago. My point being that there's a character that came out before her that hasn't had a single rerun. Obviously, it's a 4.2 character, right? Farina just had a rerun. I should know. Your boy pulled her like a Beyblade anal bead. Well, Lenny just had a rerun. Nouvelette had a recent rerun. Alright, look, I was there for the live stream. You should have seen the chat as soon as Navia's fetid maw popped up on the screen. The Fortress of Meripede has fallen. Billions must die. Just like that, an entire live stream chat now drier than a Sahara because her husband was not getting his due diligence. I mean, that is completely warranted. Risley is super cool. Cryo pun intended. Knowing miHoYo and knowing that they're about to release a major content patch, we're probably gonna get another Tartaglia rerun before Risley comes back. Good thing I have him on my alt, currently twirling my mustache. Now you see, I have two moods. Mustache twirling and pondering an orb upon my spire, or multicolored propeller hat and rainbow lollipop. Might even throw in some overalls if I'm feeling extra silly. So, Navia and Nilou, huh? I guess it gets a point for alliteration. Now, I don't have Navia as I'm not a Geo nerd. I'm a proud member of the Animo Alliance. Thank you for asking. I mean, to be fair, if you're a free-to-play player or a Welkin enjoyer like I am, you kind of have to choose. Luckily though, if you want to pull for her, you don't really need a lot of high-cost Geo characters, which is always good. Nilou, on the other hand, is very roster dependent. Now, I like Nilou. I used to have an account with Nilou on it. I mean, I still do, but I forgot the password. That Nilou I'll hate them account is yours. You just have to find it. Nilou, if you didn't know, is a character that facilitates a Hyperbloom reaction, which really limits her flexibility, but we'll talk about that later. Navia, however, is a lot more straightforward. Do big damage. She has a shades, she has a guns, she has a big throbbing girl dick. Sorgi had to reboot real quick.
Sorgi. Accident.
Brief description, I know, but believe me, we will be going more in depth later. Are you enjoying the video? Grab your chicken mushroom skewer. You'll love this next part. Phase 2, oh Phase 2 my beloved. For Phase 2 we have the new character, Emily, along with the Alon, everyone's favorite Totally Spies reject. Okay, haven't even watched the fetish show, don't clip that. My freak was nurtured at an early age via esoteric knowledge. Real trap shit. No, little German boy, don't fall for the drip marketing. Alon, unlike Emily, is a lot more straightforward. I don't have to make a 20-minute video talking about how good she is. I'm probably going to anyway. Emily is a Dendro character who is pretty much the yin to Nilou's yang. Nilou is a Hydro character whose dual element team specializes in a certain Dendro reaction. So is Emily, just kind of the inverse. Yelan, on the other hand, is a Hydra support slash sub DPS. Basically Xingqiu Mark II. Oh my god, my cat won't shut up. I am away from you for 1 minute. Yelan is old news though. Luckily, hag love is permitted on the DailySSJ YouTube channel. Do you like Xingqiu? Do you wish he was a 5-star? Do you wish he had a pair of cracking tits? Boom, here you go. Great support, great sub DPS, great rack, boobs. Yeah. Bro, chill out. I'm right here. Alright, now I do believe it's time for the finale, the coup de grace, the true banner analysis. Cue the transition, hold on. Holy shit, for real? This just in, acting Grandmaster Jean Gunhilder takes a fall at rally. Some believe that shots were fired. The alleged shooter appears to be a Hilichurlian male by the name of Semeka Haidomu. Please pray for the parties affected by this national tragedy. Mondstadt first and all, unless they lose the election, in which case, Hakadika, Tiki Laka Moor, Baga, Kipi, Miki Takamore. Anyway, the show must go on. It's time for the DailySSJ banner rating. As this is the DailySSJ YouTube channel, we have to do it the DailySSJ way. I'll try my best to separate my ratings into 5 categories, the first 3 being beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The other 2 being free to play and the Reddit mod whales, the big chungus types. The first phase banners are getting an overall rating of 6 out of 10, which is slightly above average if you suck at math. That or you don't know how ratings work. I swear, the school system has made people think that above average means go get a job at McDonald's. Why would you do that? All the food is full of ghosts. Leave a fat like if you get that reference. Navia and Nilou hypercarry in 2 different ways. Navia is going to need some premium field time to do her damage, but her allies can be pretty flexible, considering she works off the crystallized reaction. This means that your team possibilities are a lot more flexed and missed. You have to have 2 good Dendro characters and 1 other good Hydro character, or, tough luck buddy, you should just kill— Whoa. I gotta reel myself back. I kind of want to get monetized. I'm currently doing the audio at like 4 a.m. I'm fucking hyped up on energy drinks, so if you can't tell, you can tell. Regardless, I'm not a Nilou hater. I'm actually a Nilou enjoyer. I just don't have the moaners to actually pull for her. We are in the grind set era. I mean, this isn't even a fucking genius take. Nilou seems like a really cool choice if you like those indie teams, but plus you kind of have to pull for her weapon if you want her to be like cash money. Now, as for the phase 2 banners, these are getting a, no surprise here, 6 out of 10. I might be saying,
Daily, you lazy bastard, you clickbaited us. I'm going to come to your house and lick your toes.
first of all, yes please. Second of all, a 6 out of 10 in this context, well, it does mean slightly above average. You gotta look at the bigger picture. First of all, the reason for the similar rating is that analytically these banners are pretty damn similar. Emily as Nilou and Navia, well, not exactly Yelan, both have a similar pull when it comes to being a good character. Yelan probably has a little more value since she can be used on a lot more teams, so at most I'd give these banners a 7 out of 10. The rating doesn't change much between experienced players or premium players, so really just pick your poison. Well, none of these characters are bad, or I hope Emily isn't bad. Look, quick thought, I feel like Emily is going to be better than people think, but I don't think that makes her a must pull. My big issue with these banners is that they are clearly bait. MiHoYo is baiting you. They think you are cattle. If you have goldfish memory or just need to be reminded, we have a major content patch just around the corner. And with how Genshin is, power creep is most likely going to dictate that these new characters are going to be far more worth than the 4.8 one. If you take anything away from this video, other than my handsome face, is that no matter how tantalizing these characters are, we have so many coming down the pipe that are going to be probably better. I mean, come on, we have Kanish. Okay, we're not doing that again. Don't make me pull out the Save Your PRIMOS Sissy Hypno video. I will do it. Heed my words, save your PRIMOS. This is my end of the world soapbox speech. Natlan will save us all. I hope this was a pretty decent return video. We like to bring the comedy first and the analysis second because, like, it doesn't take a fucking genius to look at gacha character. Regardless, if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below, or just tell me how your day is. As always, I will reply to that shit.